Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the War Room. It has been an eventful couple of weeks, hasn't it? How are we doing? Who have we got in chat? We have our wonderful mods, Baleful Strix and Ellie, who slows the sunset, aka the Frog Mod. Hope you two are doing well. Thank you for being here. I see we have Wally from Chad Magic. Welcome, my friend. I hope you are doing well on this rather wet, rainy autumn evening. I also see Bad Man Influence in the chat, in the viewers. Hope you're doing well, Kerry. I've been lurking in your streams at work. They are very chilled, so it's nice to see you are doing well. I see a Dom in chat. Oh, I wonder where he could be. And in the sunny, yes, it's all right for some. Are you abroad, or Wally, or are you just lucky to have sun in your part of the British Isles? Yes, as Strix has alluded to, the last 2 weeks we have seen a video game die at the speed of sound, and a rules committee die at the speed of light. You know, and in that time, some Magic sets coming out. I haven't really followed that. It says a lot when that's like been the least interesting thing that's been going on. So,
yeah, Magic Twitter has been interesting to say the least, I guess, for the last couple of weeks.
Interesting, yeah.
I haven't followed that CDH discourse too closely. I know that one person. I mean, I don't know what I can say about us getting flags. I know there was like one really controversial person.
There was a couple, yeah. It's not. It didn't go well. I think less said about it, the better, really.
Controversial people all over the place, unfortunately, isn't there?
I mean, Magic can't go 1 week without some sort of problem happening. Hello to Baz from Shattergang. We hope you are doing well. Sun in Liverpool. I honestly I've never been to Liverpool. I really should. So,
sun in Liverpool. Christ.
Yeah, what's happened there? Like
absolutely, it's lashing it down with rain here, and it's been cloudy and miserable all day.
And
we're in sunny Suffolk. Do you know what I mean?
And we're Bristol way, and yes, it's just been the same problem here.
You've had the same, yeah.
So tonight we have a nice legendary stream for you all. We have ReallyPrettyMTG and TheDominatorMTG from the now named Magic the Gathering podcast, The Omen Path. How are you both doing? Welcome to the War Room.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, it's a pleasure as always.
Yeah, thank you for having us, guys. It's been looking forward to this one. But yeah, like you said, we now finally have the name for the podcast, and it's taking its time, but we've got it. We got there.
Good things come to those who wait. We're glad that you both finally settled on your name. How many names did you go through before you settled on Omen Path? Do we dare ask that?
It was a lot. It was every few days I'd get like a couple of suggestions through from Alex, and I'd Google them and I'd go, "Oh no, it already exists." Honestly, I take a little bit of pleasure in saying, "No, your terrible name you thought of is already taken." Eventually, I just said, "What about Omen Path?" It's like Alex has always been like enthusiastic, I would say, or passionate about bringing new players into Magic and that kind of thing. And obviously, Omen Path in the storyline, they're all about being able to take all of your friends on an adventure with you through the multiverse, not just your special friends who have a spark. So it was always one of those things that some people get left behind, whereas actually with an Omen Path, everyone's along for the ride. So that's part of the inspiration for the name.
I love the inspiration for that. That's a really nice story. Sometimes you just pick a name because it sounds cool, but you've done your research for it. So it's good. Now, well done there.
And you should definitely go check out the latest podcast because it is a good podcast.
Yes, it is. We've got quite a lot of friends in podcasts now. We got 2 more coming up in 2 weeks' time. So yes, it's nice. We do like to have yours on when we're at work. Same with Magic Castles as well. So it's kind of nice to have a couple of that in the background while if you're busy, or in my case, if I'm not busy, which is most of the time. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. So
glad thanks for the comments, and glad you guys have been enjoying it. We'll have to have you guys on at some point. We are starting to stretch our legs with guests a bit now. It's been a long time, and we've had to do a bit more planning with it. But yeah, definitely, we're going to be busy coming up. So yeah, we'll have to drag you guys on. We'll have to have a nice meaty subject as well.
We'd love to come on.
Is there anything you want to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That'd be
Cool.
great.
We'll have a chat about it.
I'll have to ponder a topic and then figure out how I can talk about it at length for 2 hours with nobody else getting a word in.
I mean, just anything really.
So funny you say
Here we
that.
go.
So
Case in point.
So a quick anecdote before we go. We get to game. So Dad's asked me to watch Lord of the Rings of Power with him. I'm more of a Booker Jackson movie guy, but there's a reason him and Mum want me to do this. Is because I have an encyclopedic knowledge of Lord of the Rings. So it turns out that they just want to pick my brain. Trying to abridge the Silmarillion is harder than it sounds. We're being raided by Kerry with a party of 16. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much. Welcome in, people.
Thank you very much, Kerry. We hope you are doing well. So as I said, we've been enjoying your work streams. I've been having them on as well in the background. F1, it's a great when everyone's doing podcasts and streams now. You've got no shortage of content to chill out to. So anyway, yes. So why don't the two of you tell us a bit about yourselves and where people can find you?
Go on, Dom, you go first.
Okay, so I'm the Dominator MTG. You can find me on X and Instagram is where I post most of my stuff. And you can also find the podcast at Omen Path Podcast, both on Instagram and Twitter.
You have a podcast?
Who knew?
Who knew, indeed.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolute plot twist there.
Yeah, exactly. Who would have known? Shock horror, shock horror. So I'm Alex, or Really Pretty MTG. I am one half of the co-host of the Omen Path podcast with Dom, my good friend here, as well as doing my own separate bits and bobs, mainly on Instagram, a little bit on YouTube, and a little bit on X/Twitter. Mainly do pack openings, showing really pretty stuff, nice accessories, and that sort of bits and bobs. So yeah, again, thank you for having us on, guys. Been looking forward to this.
Yes, a pleasure to have
Well done
you.
with both of them.
Pleasure to have you both back on. Kerry says we need to bully Dom. Apparently. So,
Oh, that's hilarious.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
One of the raiders is called.
It's-
Sorry, Gold.
I was going to say it's playground stuff, you know.
This is our sandbox. Also, one of the raiders is called Harry Hobbit Fee. I approve of the name. So, also, you joined us at a great time. We are just about to start. So, Alex, I believe you rolled highest. You are going first. So,
Introduce your commander. And take
yes. And what does your deck do?
Of course, yes. So I got Hilda of the Icy Crown. It's been a while, so I thought I'd play some Azorius shenanigans, as I seem to be getting a bit of a reputation for. So she comes out. She likes to tap down creatures, my own creatures as well, for value. Normally to get a blue elemental creature token, put +1/+1 counters on creatures, or what I like to do is scry 2 and draw a card. So build value through her, try and stop shenanigans on other people's board states from smacking me for big numbers, and yeah, hopefully control the game out towards the end and then get some combat damage in. So that's what she does.
Nice. Yeah. By all means, you may kick us off, my friend. Ooh. Well, you're trying to do a magic trick then.
Draw. Okie dokie. I'm going to play a Glacial Fortress tapped. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw. And the deck I'm playing tonight is Aragon the Uniter, 4-color legends. So, similar to how it was in Lord of the Rings, I will be playing a lot of legendary creatures to get a load of enter the battlefield effects, depending on what colours are being cast. And I want to just be swinging wide. And why is Amy laughing?
They're not ETB effects; they're cast effects.
For
You're
God's
already messing up the ability.
Dear, cast
You haven't even cast a spell yet.
Well, stars, I mean, to go on. Start tracking how many times I missed that.
Yeah, Strix is probably going to be
Yeah, there
very
we
busy
go.
with the Revelo triggers today.
Yeah.
I think.
Lord of the Rings cards have so much text. Well, that's just true to how the books were. Just
Yeah.
way too many words. I think it's accurate. I will begin with a command tower, and I will pass turn to Amy.
Okay, I'm gonna be playing my Sierra Nuka's biggest fan. It is a food encounters deck, and obviously I just want to be hitting people with double strike, hopefully, to create more of them, and then pumping creatures, making people die quickly. I will draw, and I'm going to play a Windbrisk Heights and look at the top 4. Hide away. So, hide one of these. Oh. I will do this one. I shall pass the turn. It's done.
Okay, so I'm playing Dihada, Binder of Wills. So Planeswalker Commander. Basically, you can mill yourself for 4, return legends to your hand, or the ones that you don't return, you create a treasure for each one. So it's about creating treasures. She's also got a plus ability that gives something Vigilance, Lifelink, and Indestructible. So she's good at creating a blocker that can block her loyalty counters effectively as well. And it's just Legends Matter, and eventually win with some giant resurrection spell if you're lucky.
Good luck then. Looking forward to seeing how this one performs. Actually, most of the time when I see decks like that, everyone just uses a Commodore Guff. So nice to see a
Smoldering
different...
Marsh and pass the turn.
Okay, untap, draw. I'm going to play a Plains. Going to pass the turn.
Okay. A 2 or 3 hour fault on my lore of each card in my Aragon deck. Okay, but I have to do it in song. I have to be...
How about you do a stream later about that, and we'll play the game now?
Did I do that when I got the commander decks? I just...
You did it. You did crack a booster box or something. It was, and you were talking about the cards and the lore.
Yeah, we did. I did a lore stream.
We did a stream for that.
It was quite fun. I will play a Montagna and pass.
I will untap and draw.
What's he going to draw for us, Amy? Are we doing an art stream now?
I'm going to do... Actually, I think I'll do this one first. So I'm going to do a Tithe.
Hey, that's not a mana type. Get out of here.
This is a form of a Tithe. So I'm going to go search my library for a Plains card because people got more lands than me.
I mean,
and then
that sounds like your
I
problem.
get to search for an additional one. So if you control fewer... Search for a Plains card. If you control fewer lands than target opponent, say Chris, I get an additional Plains.
Well, you shouldn't have started third then. You should have rolled better.
No, that's right. Because I'm going to play one of those Plains now.
That's the only thing with mono white. It's like if you get ahead, half your cards are blank.
Well, I don't put them into play, so it means that next turn, before I play a land, I can do the similar thing as well.
See, this is what happens when the peasants get ideas above their station. This is why we need to bring back monarchism.
I have 8 cards in hand now, though. I'm going to discard this Phyrexia's Core.
Can people tell I've been playing too much Hearts of Iron lately? I'm starting to think monarchism is a viable form of government again. Ugh.
Pass, sorry.
Yeah, pass over.
Draw. Okay. I'm going to float 1 red mana. I'll bounce this land to my hand with this Orzhov Basilica. My mana's going to float away, but I have 8 cards in my hand, and I'm going to discard Anger into the bin. Which, those who don't know, well, it's in my graveyard. I control a mountain, which I don't at the moment. Creatures I control have haste.
I see that I can fly into the sky, just like a mana fly.
And pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to draw a card. That is fine. I'm going to play an irrigated farmland. Comes in tapped. Sure. I'm going to tap one. I'm going to play a giant killer. So 1/2 creature, and I can play 1 and a white, and I can tap target creature. I'm going to pass.
Okay, I will draw. And so yeah, everyone in chat and in game, is there anything from Duskworn that people are looking forward to? I've got my eye on Clockwork Percussionist because of it. I feel like that has legs in Pauper for mono red. You know, when it dies, exile top card will have been played to the end of my next turn. So yeah, extra card advantage as far as I'm concerned. I'm trying to work out.
The Amanati precon looks interesting.
That was the one I chose to pre-order actually out for 4.
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to play Gimbli's Axe. So quick creature gets +3/0, and if it's legendary, it has Menace.
Starting to form the Fellowship, are you?
Yeah, well, it's more like Aragon's just stealing all their stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
We've got kleptomaniac horn. Pass turn.
Okay, cool. So untap, and I will draw. And then before I play my land, I will cast Gift of Estates. So if an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for 3 plains cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle.
Are you a landlord now? Does that mean we have to eat you?
It's mono white ramp. Well, it's not really, because I'm going to have to discard some of these cards.
She's part of the bourgeois. Get her. Actually, Ellie mentions Animatu, like, because I know she's been in. I think the only card she had was in another Commander deck.
2017 Commander
Did we-
deck,
did
I
we-
think it was, or
is there-
2018.
Did they have lore for her yet? Because like I don't know very
Yeah,
much
there
about
is.
it. So
They had a small amount of lore, so basically she can see the future, and she saw in the future that she was going to spark and become a planeswalker, so she just decided to do it. All of her, so she
Yeah.
just sparked as like an 8-year-old. It's like, oh, I guess I'll do that now instead. So all of her powers like revolve around fate and manipulating fate and the
Okay.
future.
So I'm actually going to end up discarding 2 of the planes I found.
So-
and then I'm going to pass.
So was there sparking like that bit in Dragon Ball Z Bridge where Bridges goes, I wanna be a planeswalker. I wanna.
Basically, yeah, she saw it was going to happen, so she decided to manipulate her own fate to have it happen. Some years earlier.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
If only real life worked that way.
Okay, the Smothering Marsh is unfortunately going to enter tapped again. And I'm going to pay 2 for Sword of the Chosen. It's a legendary artifact. I can tap it to give a target legendary creature +2/+2 until end of turn. I can also target your creatures. So, if you like 2 commander damage off one-shot someone, I can help you out.
Oh, it's like
Pass
that.
the turn.
I love how I love how Alex is not very excited about that.
Well, it's normally because I'm the one that ends up getting slapped around with stuff like this. I'm like, yeah, it's all right, I'll take that. And it's like, oh, by the way, it's +2 because.
Well, the good news is you're on the War Room stream, so that roll normally falls to me to get slapped around. So you might get a break tonight.
What was that card? What was that card called? Because Spelltable was not liking it.
Sword of the Chosen.
Yeah, Sword of the Chosen. It's a really old card, and this is its first Modern Border reprint. From
There we go.
DMC
Okay,
is
no.
the set code. Yeah.
Okay, so
It was how they printed equipment before it existed.
Ah.
So you just tapped artifacts to give abilities to things.
Where will I go for that? Okay. I am going to be very uncharacteristic of myself, and I'm going to go combat.
Good lord.
I know I'm not known for my combating skills. I mean, it would make sense to swing at the co-host, wouldn't it? Dom, you can have a giant killer for 1.
Good lord.
I know.
That's a big one.
It's only a little nibble. I'm going to tap 3 for a cheat to Kalheim. Landfall, whenever an enters the battlefield, I can choose one. I may tap or untap a target creature or can scry one. With that note, I'm going to play a Windswept Heath.
Ooh.
I am going to untap my giant killer. I'm going to
Nice.
crack the Windswept Heath. I'm going to go find something that is applicable, and then I will be scrying afterwards.
2 landfall in a turn. Wow.
I know. I could not turn up the opportunity. Come on. Sure. I'll play a Hallowed Fountain. And that will trigger. I will scry one once I finish shuffling, and then that'll be my end of turn. So if you want to crack on, Chris, you're welcome to.
Thank you very much. Okay. Cool. I'll play a planes. So I think because the only downside to running 4 or 5 color decks is you spend most of your turn. You don't really can't really do much for your first turns. You're just trying to get your mana fixed. So I'll pay 4 and I'll play Aragon the Uniter. So
Just so we're clear, that is staying on top of my deck.
okay. I've got haste. I cannot attack as a result. Pass the turn.
Can you guess what I'm going to do this turn?
Concede.
You got 4
I'm
lands.
guessing it's not going to be that.
I play a ramp spell.
I'm going to play Knight of the White Orchid.
How is
Hey.
the mono white player ramping better than anyone else at the moment?
This comes into play tapped.
Uh,
no,
there's your-
no,
there's your
it's not.
command, the power creep.
It's not tapped actually.
Yeah, how is white getting
It's not
white?
tapped as Knight of the White Orchid. I get to do another thing as well.
Ooh.
And I haven't played a land for turn either. Bond is Enclave. And I will play a Blade of Selves, so I can now ramp again next turn as well.
Oh my god.
I
Well,
don't think you can because you're ahead of everyone.
I'm
now.
ahead on lands, yeah, so it's
Yeah.
fine. But I might as well spend the mana to get that out. So I passed turn.
Cool. In your end step, I'll give Aragorn +2/+2 until the end of your turn, and then I will untap.
just
Hmm.
you got to take game actions.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, he's found something.
Yeah, better late than never, I guess. One
If I
for a
just take
soul
a
ring.
Hey.
Hey.
I would argue this time of the game is not late.
Well, you would.
Yeah, I would.
It only because you've tapped out. Otherwise, it would be countered, right? That's,
Well, yeah, maybe.
I will. A 4. And I will run out. Hang on. Oh yeah, there's only one white pip. Day of Destiny. It's a legendary enchantment. Legendary creatures I control get +2/+2.
Hmm.
And that is the end of my turn.
Could never be relevant in that deck, I guess, could it?
No.
It's a special tool that's will help us later.
Basically a blank card.
Hmm. Sure. Got to start at some point. Play Smothering Tithe.
Oh.
Ooh, here we go.
Yep.
And then let's unfortunately miss a land drop and pass a turn.
Oh, broken. Oh, hello to Gaz Gengar. Red black is your favorite colors. Yes, I agree. I've got a red black chainer deck which does lots of graveyard shenanigans. Amy has a red black Greven deck which might as well be hurt me plenty deck.
I called it masochistic tendency.
That's it. Yeah.
So
Anyway, have a good evening,
Yeah.
Wally. Thank you so much for joining us tonight as well.
See you later, Wally, mate.
So I will play.
Have you drawn for turn?
I have drawn for turn.
There is a Smothering Tithe trigger. It's
Is
2.
it pay? Do I pay the 2? You know what? No, it's early game. I'll be kind of let you have a treasure.
No, you're a good man. Thank you.
I have my moments.
yeah. Sure.
Full disclosure, Dom will definitely be paying for it because he's full of shenanigans.
I'll play Mines of Moria.
I mean, you should definitely pay.
So what do people think of that new enchantment type? It's rooms, isn't it? So
rooms.
Looks interesting.
It's interesting.
So you pay,
There-
you cast one half of it, and then you have to unlock the other half. Am I correct?
Yeah, you can choose which
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
you play it as well. So you don't have to play one side. You can choose which side to play first.
Yeah, you can choose which one you do. The only one I've only seen a few of these. The one thing I would say is they're all quite expensive so far, but I'm sure that may change. / maybe I've missed something, but that's an interesting concept. I like that you can still open the door behind it instead of committing to one side.
I think there's a
Yeah.
cheaper one that was revealed today, which was fairly good.
Did anybody see? I can't remember if it was on Twitter or Reddit, but someone has immediately made an altar of a room using the Tommy Wiseau movie The Room. I think one half is Oh Hi Mark and the other half is You're Tearing Me Apart, Lisa.
God.
Right. I think I will go to combat.
Yeah, I'll do it on my turn.
Sorry, I'm almost. Yeah, go to combat. Well, I promised Kerry I would bully Dom, so I'm going to.
Whoa. Tell you what. Before you declare your attack,
Oh,
if
okay.
you
Don't listen.
if
Don't
you-
listen to this. Don't listen.
if you don't attack me, I'll give your commander +2/+2.
Uh,
Hit someone harder.
Oh, okay. Since I gave Alex a treasure, I'm going to bully Alex then. Alex has you've got a 8/5 with menace coming at you.
There you go.
5. My good lord. I guess I'm taking 8.
And I will, in my second main, I will tap 2. I'll play Glamdring. Gives a creature first strike and +0 for each instant sorcery card in my graveyard and pass the turn.
Okay, so that room I was thinking of, that
Yeah.
you might actually like as well, because it is Azorius as well, Alex. It's a restricted office, 4 mana, destroy all, when you unlock it, destroy all creatures power 3 or less, or 3 or greater. And you got
yes.
Lecture Hall for 7 is the other half of it, which gives all your other permanents hexproof.
Oh, yeah. See, that's a bit of me.
Yeah, that's probably right up your street, I thought.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Quite a rare effect in mono blue as
Yep.
well.
Well, no, it's white and blue. So it's
Is
two.
it white?
Yeah,
It's
two.
an
Oh,
Azorius.
it's white. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
it's Azorius. Yeah.
I will.
Sorry to interrupt. There was a trigger on Smothering Tide.
Yeah, I'm deciding whether I want to pay. I think
Oh,
I
sure.
am going to pay because I've got what 3. Yeah, I'm going to pay. So you don't draw. I'll make my land drop, and then I shall pay 4 and cast my commander.
Here we go.
And well, I don't want to just pick on like people who got lower life totals. So Chris, I'm going to go at you for 2 damage.
I will never recover from this.
Yeah, I'm sure you won't.
It's all down. It's all downhill from here. I'm afraid.
This will trigger Sierra, so I will create a food token. And I will put a quest counter on Sierra. So this dice is quest counters.
Chat, how many turns do I die?
It's not +1/+1 counters, it's quest counters. That's in my turn, so I'll then pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Trigger on Tithe.
Tap that soul ring.
Let me think.
That's making a statement. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play. This Caves of Koilos. Allow drop.
Amy, what's the shortcut? What's this shortcut we have for guest links?
You put an S on the end of that.
Oh, that'd be white. I can never remember his guests or guests. There we go. That's better.
I'm gonna pay for Odric Lunarch Marshal.
Nice.
Amy's happy.
Ooh, should probably click in more things, to be honest.
So at the beginning of combat, he gives all of the keywords to my whole board, but I don't have any. So he is a 3/3.
So not a
Well,
spoiler
fine.
alert. Then.
Yeah. That is the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. I will untap. I will draw. That is not a land, but like Dom, I will pay a soul ring. Late game soul ring.
Shock.
I didn't say it was late game. I said it's better late than. No.
Right.
Clear a swamp.
Is this what I want to do? Probably not.
If it's a bad idea, you should totally do it anyway.
Nah, it's fine. Okay. I'll tap my Soul Ring, Glacial Fortress, and Irrigated Farmland, and play Hilda.
Yep.
I am then going to tap my Hallowed Fountain, crack my treasure, and I'm going to play Lightning Greaves.
Oh boy.
Yep.
And I am going to put my boots on Hilda. So not only is
Yep.
she going to be cool in her sweet dress and crown, she's also going to have some sweet pimpin' boots as well.
Wait, I've seen this plot. Isn't it Cinderella?
I thought she was more like Elsa.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Elsa.
Frost Queen.
Stop singing "Let It Go."
Oh, no, I was trying. I was thinking it. I was trying not to sing it.
Just when Alex starts singing it in the background whilst he's like tapping all our stuff down.
Maybe that'll be my thing. Whenever I go to tap something, it'll be like, "Let it go." Straight over. Okay, I'm going to.
I mean, it probably might be a good thing. I could get Madonna's Like a Prayer out of my head. That's just been doing rounds for the last 2 or 3 weeks now.
Oh, is that a Deadpool and Wolverine?
Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good film.
No, it's fine. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will not pay the 2. Okay.
Oh, sorry. There was a
Yeah,
smart and try particular.
Yeah, I'm not paying it. You may
Okay.
continue. Play a planes.
I should probably actually drop onto you as well, Chris.
It would be a
Just
good
see
idea.
what-
I'd
see what
appreciate that. Got to focus on the eye candy.
Okay, so I changed to my battlefield, yeah.
Yeah. Tap an island, a command tower, a mountain, and a plain. So tap a command tower for green. I'm going to play Aragon's bestie Legolas. So cast triggers. I get to scry 2.
Can you just move it down a little bit? Just
Move what down?
Move it down your down your board a little. That's it.
Yeah, so scry 2. Legolas isn't tapped, so I don't get to untap him. Yeah, I'm going to keep those on top. That all looks good. And I cast a green spell, so I'm going to make Aragon have +4/+4 to end a turn. So with Gimli's axe on, that means Aragon will now be hitting at 12/9.
Oh my god.
I answered to Chris, but I'll take God in this case.
No.
I mean, in the lore, Aragon is technically part God. It's like Tolkien family trees are weird like that. I won't bore you all with the details.
Something Numenor.
Yeah, actually, that's not far from the truth.
I have no idea what what's just been said. It just sounds like gibberish. It's like when non-magic people are here, like magic.
Those load and ready run pack crouches. Is Alex and Cameron just doing deck names or something like that? I will go to combat, and for Amy's ignorance, I'm going to send Aragon at her.
But that's rude.
You don't know Lord of the Rings. I'm going to hit you with some Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I'm just going to take it on. So that's going to be like 12.
12 commander damage.
Commander damage.
I won't increase it by 2.
So kind of you. So benevolent. And so
Things happen.
As a spherical Aragon.
I will pass the turn there.
I'm hoping these tap down abilities are going to come into effect.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping there'd be a tap down ability there on a giant commander.
I mean, yeah.
I will draw, and I will. Are you going to start tapping down that commander?
Amy's feeling a bit Aragon.
I mean, it could potentially. I don't know yet.
Do I want to pay then? If we've got 4, 5, 6 mana. I'll pay.
I feel gorny.
And then I'll
gorny.
take my land turn. And I will. This creates I'm gonna play a roaming throne.
Fuck no. I don't know what's worse now, the Roman Throne or the Smothering type.
So this isn't a creature types matters deck. So like,
But why is it in there?
it's in here.
Just for your commander, right?
Yeah. So I name human, and I have like 3 or 4 humans in the deck, but mostly it's like I name
Oh,
human, and now
God.
she triggers twice.
Yeah.
That card is just it's just a value engine in any deck. I feel like it reminds me, and I read it in Dinosaurs for thematic reasons and also because
Oh
it's
my
that
goodness.
good, but
Mm.
it feels a bit like Paradox Engine almost in the fact that it will just go in any deck and like give you good payoffs. And
I don't really have good attacks though that much. We've got 3/3, 3/4, and 2/3.
I got 2/3 with reach, yes.
I'm gonna attack. Dom, you're on the highest. I will attack you with a 3/4.
Just obviously, I do have a 5/5 technically that I can make a 7/7.
Oh no, you can make it bigger as well, can't you?
If you want to
Yeah.
attack me, Amy,
I'll send it to Chris.
yeah, I'll take it. How much?
3.
Is that commander damage?
Yes, command damage.
Cool.
Triggers twice, so I create 2 food and get 2 quest counters.
Okay, yeah, that's already bad.
I only have 3.
Before damage, I will pump it by 2.
Oh, I kind of deserve that.
So
Honestly,
5 command
I
damage,
mean,
Chris.
You got hit for 12. It only seems fair, right?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, if I had mana, I could make it bigger as well, but I can't.
I mean, I'd see a doctor then. If you're having mana problems. I mean, wait. Given how well you ramped, and you're saying, "Oh, I need more
Well,
mana,"
I had to pay the 2 to stop somebody creating treasure. So
you didn't have to pay the 2. I'm not.
I mean, it's best to pay the 2. I'm going to pass the turn.
It's also best to destroy the Roman throne as well.
Got
I mean,
Ward
sure.
2 as well, hasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Even
Ward.
worse. Okay, draw. Smothering Tithe triggered. What do I do? So how big is Aragorn currently, toughness-wise?
He is gone back down to 5 toughness. He's an 8. He's an 8/5 at the moment.
Yikes.
Yeah. Of course, he's tapped down, so I can't block with him at the moment.
Yeah, that is also true. Alex, I'm not going to pay. You can have your treasure.
Plot twist. Alex is a treasure.
We're such good chums, and you won't be tapping down my stuff.
Besties!
Okay. All the health totals are low. I'm going to pay 4 for my commander.
Boop, boop, boop.
Get all the texts in this one. Let's load it up on Spelltable.
Yeah, I will use her -3 ability. So it's I reveal the top 4 cards of my library, put any number of legendary cards from among them into my hand, and the rest into my graveyard. I create a treasure for each card, regardless of whether it's legendary or not. I put it into my graveyard. So if I mill all 4, I get 4 treasures. Okay, there's 1 legend.
Ooh, at least if you do
Another?
which, you still get something, I guess, isn't it? So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's 3 hits
Nice.
there.
Nice.
I think I'll let these 3 go to the bin. So I'll create 3 treasures, and I'll put Zerium, Golden Wind into my hand. So 3/4 Griffin. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I create a 2/2 Griffin. So I create 3 treasures. And so my commander's down to 2 loyalty. I will pay 4. I will play Zerium Golden Wind. And then I will declare that I am moving to combat.
Sure. Where are these going, Dom?
I'm only attacking with Zerium and not at you.
Okay.
Still very ambiguous there.
Okay, so declaring attacks. Obviously, at the start of combat, both my creatures are going to gain flying, because that's the only keyword that I have.
Oh.
But Zerium has flying anyway, and I will declare an attack at yourself, Chris.
How big?
It's a 5/6 in the
Oh,
air.
I cannot. Well, I could block it, but I don't want to, so I will take 5.
I am not going to pump it by 2.
Is that commander damage or
because
regular damage?
It's regular damage, because I only did it to create this chump blocker.
Okay.
So there we go.
With your pump things out, I kind of want to get my duelist heritage out. So
Yeah.
we can both work together then to be like, oh, I'll make it bigger. I'll give it double strike.
I love those kind of effects. Yeah, where you can do it on your opponent's creatures to create favor. But okay, that's going to be the end of my turn.
Sure. I'm gonna untap. Let's draw.
Yeah. Notably, this is a swamp mountain, which is obviously why my creature could attack. So I've got haste because of anger.
Okay. Sure. Is that really what I want to do here?
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose
If
it
you,
is.
if you have to think about it, you want to do it.
Yeah, that's some good advice.
Actually, when I think about that, it just sounds wrong when I put it that way. Just forget I said that.
I'm gonna tap 3 for Verity Circle. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped, if it wasn't declared as an attack, you may draw a card. I can also pay 4 and 1 and tap a target creature without flying. I am gonna play Seachrome Host. Comes in tapped because I've got more than 2 lands. There is a no, it's not. Yes, sir. Sorry. Retreat to Colharm. There's a trigger here. I will tap a target creature. I am going to keep this clean. Chris, I'm going to tap Legless.
Yep.
There is a trigger on Variety Circle and there's a trigger on Hilda. I will pay Hilda's trigger, pay 1, and I'll create an elemental, and then Variety Circle, I'll draw a card.
The engine has got some coal in it now.
Yep.
Just a
Chugga
little
chugga
bit cold.
chugga 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 chugga.
Yeah. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do this? No, I think we're good for the minute. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Tippity tap. Right. Okay, I will play the Inn of the Prancing Pony.
Hey.
Should really make a My Little Pony deck and put that in there. The name is just too good to.
It really is, isn't it?
Then I am going to. Oh yeah, I will not pay the 2 for a treasure.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
I need to remember my triggers.
I'll tap the Prancing Pony. I'll tap this island. So tapping up for green. I'm going to do Growth Spiral to draw a card. I'll put a land card onto the battlefield. So I get to on cast. I get to scry 2.
So I guess, yeah, if it was a different land, you could then.
And
get that one from the Ghost Pile, I guess.
yeah, you could actually.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I will give Aragon +4/+4 to end of turn. So.
Oof.
Yipes. Yeah, I'm gonna tap 3. I will equip Glamdring to Aragon. We're going Voltron now. So Aragon now gets an extra +1 and has first strike. So that means at the moment Aragon is a 13/9 with first strike and menace.
Wonderful.
It is. Right.
Alex, it's time to shine.
I am going to go to combat. I'm going to send Aragon at
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Hold up.
Very
There's a few phases here we've got to go through.
Okay, go on then.
We're going to have a little conversation here, Chris, because if Aragon doesn't come at me, I won't tap it down. That's the deal I'm gonna do.
Wow. Okay.
I wasn't gonna. Okay, yeah.
No, that's fine. So as long as it doesn't come at me, I will not tap it down.
I mean, I've already swung at you, so I need to spread the love to everyone. So yeah, that's fine. I accept your terms. Is any...
Nothing else. Well, no, nothing else at this moment in time. I feel it's a bit harsh to start. Like, there's 2 creatures on both Amy and Dom's board. So it feels a bit harsh to start thinning that down a little bit at this moment in time with the deal I've just made for you. So.
Okay, yeah. Amy, Dom, there's everything you want to do before I go smashy.
Tap it down, and I won't pay for the treasure. And won't you just get a 4/4 if you tap it down as well?
I'd have to
Pay 1 mana.
I'd have to pay for that. Yeah.
1 mana for a 4/4 seems.
It's
seems
well.
like good value.
I mean, I've made a deal with Rev, and it seems a bit bad to go back on that one. So.
Well, declare your attack, I guess.
Dom, I'm swinging at you. 13/9 menace first strike.
So, as combat starts, all my things get flying.
Yep.
And I will take 13, I guess.
Oof. I was expecting.
I can't afford to lose Odric at this stage.
Yeah. That's totally fair. I'm expecting removal. I'm expecting there to be removal coming up at some point. There has to be.
I've got some, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use it.
I will go to my second main. I will pass the turn.
Alex was debating wiping the board in his turn.
I mean, a board wipe would also be fitting, I believe, at this point, even if it is just to remove a couple of problematic creatures.
I'm going to draw. Do I want to pay the 2 for that? 2, 3, 4. I will not pay the 2 this time. Play Khan's Bastion as land turn. It's really awkward when you've got like tap abilities on the field. It's like, what can I do to?
It's just a 1/1, isn't it? That thing. That's.
It's just giant killer.
Yeah.
There's one,
It's a
2,
1/2.
I think. Yeah, 1/2.
Oh, 1/2.
Yeah, but it's
I mean,
like one tap thing down, isn't it? And then you've got obviously spells that do the same thing. So
I'm always open, to conversations.
I mean, you were just siding with the enemy, so I don't know really.
Yeah. We might have to team up and eliminate these other 2.
I don't know. So I think because I can equip Blade of Cells, but whatever I equip it to just gets tapped down.
I mean, I don't have to.
Why wouldn't you? It's the question I'd ask. It's like, if I'm sat in your seat, why wouldn't you? But I kind of wanted to get a few extra triggers if I could. But it's
I mean, you could always do it on the roaming throne, and then it's 2 additional mana to even tap it down, I guess.
they got 6, so
Mm.
it'd be like, yeah, they'd have to spend 1, 2, 3 mana to tap
People
it
haven't
down.
been spending paying the taxes. That's fine.
true. That's true.
I wouldn't go to do it on a roaming throne because I want to keep my mana up for Dom. So don't you worry about
What do you mean for me? What is this?
Cool. Then, with that being said, I'm going to play the Selves and the Roaming Throne.
Oh god.
Then I'll go to combat,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna swing a Roaming Throne at Chris.
We're all getting a roaming throne, aren't we?
Yeah, you'll get copies of it
Yeah.
as well. But I need to swing with all 3 of my creatures to do what I wanted to do. So
dear.
I will swing the 2/2 Night by Orchid at Chris, and then the Sierra at Dom. So then you've all got a 4/4, and then Chris, you have a 2/2, and Dom, you have a 3/4.
Roman frames a 2/2?
A 4/4.
Oh.
So
nice.
how big can Sierra become?
I can pay 2, sack of food, and then give something any creature I want +3/+3.
Okay.
I will have a response before move to. Yeah, we'll move into. Well, I'll do it. I'll move into blocks. So
Yeah. Okay.
So no, I've got nothing.
okay.
I'm just gonna, just let me know when we're declaring blockers.
You do this before blocks, Chris, or
Honestly, just debating.
oh yeah, all those that came in, they're gonna name human as well.
Hmm.
So I've got 3 Roman Thrones naming human at the moment.
No, actually, no. I'm gonna let the Roman frame connect.
What about the Night of the White Orchid?
How big's the
So
white orchid?
that was a 2/2.
I can block that with Legolas, so that will die. Legolas is a 2/3.
So you're blocking Legolas on there, okay? And then any other blocks?
I will just block Sierra with this Griffin.
I won't block the roaming throne.
Okay. So I will hit with. So I'm gonna pay 2. No, I don't want to pay the 2. I'm gonna let the Night of the White Orchid die. I hit with the 3 Roaming Thrones.
I get.
Everybody, I think.
Yeah, I
So I've
get.
hit each player, so I would get. It triggers 6 times. No, 3. It triggers 3 times and then triggers again. So it triggers 6 times, but then it does that 3
God.
times, so it triggers 18 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's 21 quest counters.
Oh my
and,
god.
There is a reason I blocked it.
I wish maybe I should have just bought it. However, I do get a +1/+1 counter Legolas because a creature died, so I'll take that.
You didn't block the Roaming Throne, did you? You blocked Sierra, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, I blocked Sierra because of what was about to happen.
Yeah. And then because I've attacked with 3 creatures, which is what I mostly wanted to do, I'm going to tap the Wimbriskites and this mana to cast the thing from underneath for free, which is a Swords of Plowshares. I'm going to take out that Aragorn.
Okay, now I will have a response.
You gain a little life, but
I
it's just,
don't
yeah.
want to gain a load of life.
My Griffin is deceased as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
Oh, the way it's slowly going off the board there.
yeah.
I was saving this, but I feel like I have to do it now. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast Courageous Resolve, targeting Aragon, and give up to 1 creature I control protection from each of my opponents to end of turn.
How much mana have you got open?
I had 3 mana open.
You have 3 mana open.
I had it. I used that to cast Courageous Resolve.
Okay, so I'm gonna make you pay 1 more with a mana tithe.
Oh!
Oh!
the playmat version as well.
Oh, that is
Iconic.
that is brilliant.
I think you played this card every time I played against you, and it's your namesake card as well.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So Aragon goes and you gain life equal to its power.
So I gain. Actually, I gain quite a few. Oh my god.
Tell you what, Chris, I'll pump his power by 2 before.
Yay! I'll take that.
That's kind.
8, 9, 10. I gain 11 life from that.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
What a play.
Damn mana type.
Right. And then I shall pass the turn.
Okay, draw. You can have your treasure. It's basically done. It's too late. What I will do is I will pay 2, 4, 5, 6, and so I'll pay 7 for Bladewing Deathless Tyrant.
Boy.
And this is it's a flying haste 6/6. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, for each creature card in my graveyard, I create a 2/2 zombie knight creature token menace.
I guess on the plus side, they did just have Amy burn through 2 of her removal spells to get rid of Aragon, so that.
I got 2 more in hand. It's fine.
This is why I gave you a bit of extra health, Chris.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It's nice when the guests come on and give us such nice things.
I'm going to +2 Jihada. And I'm going to target Zerium the Golden Wind. Just going to gain Vigilance, Lifelink, and Indestructible until my next turn.
Nice.
Which also means all your creatures get vigilance.
Oh yeah, because yes, that's a good.
Yeah.
Okay, I will move to combat and then.
I have a response to you going to combat.
Sure.
I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to tap Giant Killer. I'm going to tap your Blade Wing down.
Oh dear.
I have some triggers. Trigger on Hilda and trigger on Verity Circle. So if we could draw a card off of that.
Nice.
And I will play the one.
I mean, it was inevitable, but.
It'll do. And then I'm going to create another elemental.
Okay, so if everyone's done, all my creatures are going to gain Flying Haste, Indestructible, Vigilance, and Lifelink until
Nice.
end of this combat. I guess I'll move to combat then and punish you for your insolence, then, Alex. And I will send both of these creatures at you. And yeah. So it's going to be a 5/6 and a 5/5 in the air.
Right. So it's 10 in the air, right?
10 in the air, yeah.
Guess I'm taking.
No blocks?
Not at this moment in. No, there won't be.
Okay, I'll pump Odric by 2.
Sure. Noted.
Mainly because it's got lifelink, so I will gain 12.
Oh.
And I will also create a Griffin.
A Griffin?
Griffin?
Peter Griffin.
Jeez.
And I guess I'll pass the turn there.
Okay, it's untap.
tell the game's got serious because everyone's gone quiet.
Yeah, we're all like figure the next move.
Yeah, there's a lot to think about here, isn't there?
Yeah.
So it's just a
I mean,
one-shot commander on the board and a.
I'm still emotionally recovering from being mana-tyved.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
That was a good play.
and a permanently tapped dragon now.
Mm. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Mm. What order do I do this? Oh. Okay. I'm going to play an island. Trigger and retreat to Kohan. I'm going to tap down your Odric Dominic. Trigger on Verity Circle, draw a card, trigger on Hilda. I will pay the 1 on that. I'm going to scry 2 and I'm going to draw a card, I think, this time. Can both go to the bottom. Here's my draw. Hilarious. So funny.
I crack myself up sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just to say the box for the D&D Secret Lair is just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, nice. That
I
is.
picked up the Karlach and Asterion ones in foil.
Amy got the Karlach
Or
one.
they sold out.
I got the Karlach
Luckily
one.
enough.
Everyone was just thirsty for the Karlach one. Amy nearly played that tonight, I think. So
it's a bit too much for stream games, I think, sometimes.
Extra combats can be fruity.
It was a good deck though when you built it.
I like the fact you've got partners, so you can give a different. Choose a background. So you can actually go all different colours.
Yeah, mine's Tavern Brawler, so mono red. But I also built it like a D&D deck, so it's all just got cards that like have rage or reckless and relentless assault, things like that in there, like just on theme cards with the names.
I'm going to tap 4 and I'm going to play Opposition.
Yeah.
Tap an untapped creature I control to tap the target artifact, creature, or land.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here, guys.
Perfectly innocent, yeah.
Exactly. Sure. I am going to tap my elemental to tap your Griffin down, Dominic. There's going to be a trigger on Verity Circle and trigger on Hilda. I'll draw. I will pay the 1 on Hilda and create another elemental.
So this is what it's like to play against my tap down deck.
Yeah. We basically never get untapped creatures again now until we can remove that enchantment.
This is what it's like to chew 5 gum.
Yeah.
And or player.
Literally, it's an icy blast. Yeah. It's so on theme.
Exactly. It is very on theme. I'll definitely give you that.
Yeah.
I am going to pass the turn there. I think that's all I want to do.
Okay, over to you, Chris.
Okay. And simply tap. Draw. I will not pay lay 2. Right. Options. Let's take a chance and recast Aragon. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Actually, no. Tell the command tower for it. Yep. Aragon returns. He went on a bit of a journey. I will.
Oh no, he's back.
Guess who's back again. Oh, I probably should have done this in a different order, but it's too late now. I will pass the turn.
Ooh, okay. So I will untap.
Yes.
Drop turn. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm going to pay the 2, the tithe, and play land for turn.
How many times have you played? How many cards with tithe have you played this game? 3.
2.
You played tithe twice, haven't you?
Yeah, minus tithe and tithe. Right. Am I allowed a combat step, Alex?
Depends where it's going. I'll do the same deal with yourself as I've done to Chris. As long as it doesn't coming at me, I will let it happen.
Well, it will be because it'll be a roaming throne.
Yeah, there'll be the one I
God.
can't not send at you, obviously.
Oh yeah, the Roman throne thing.
Apart from that one.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. That's fine. Because the other two are on the highest life total anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send a roaming throne at. Let's do this one at Dom and Sierra at Chris. So then you all get a 4/4 going at you, and Chris, you've got an extra 3/4 going at you.
Oh, handy. I can block both.
How big is Sierra before blocks?
3/4.
3.
Yeah,
4.
these are just quest counters, not plus and counters.
Quest counters, yeah.
So and I
You
can
have food tokens, though, don't you?
Yeah, I have 21 food tokens I can
Yeah.
use to basically I can give her 21 for each food I
Oh,
sacrifice.
jeez.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I can give any of my creatures I control.
I mean, at least you're not in the colours for fling, because that would be really.
Oh my god! Yeah, can you
God.
imagine?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be quite funny.
So I've got a room for him. What's the 3/4? Is that Sierra?
That's 3/4 Sierra, 4/4 roaming
Oh,
throne.
jeez, you would send the Sierra at me, wouldn't you? I mean,
So before blocks, I will tap an elemental, and I will tap down your other Griffin, Dom.
Why would you do that? Because I can block and kill the roaming throne.
It's fine. It's fine. I want that life total nibbled down a little bit.
You fool.
There are some triggers. So there's trigger on Verity Circle. I'm going to draw a card. There's a trigger on Hilda. I will pay 1 and I'll create another elemental.
I mean, there would have been a food sack, but at least my blocker was indestructible.
I don't know. I don't know if I can tap down Rev's board. That seems really bad because that could be a one-shot kill.
it would be a
I don't know if I
kill.
could. I know I'm a monster, but I don't know if I can be that much of a monster.
I don't have to sacrifice any food.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Okay.
I mean, if he blocks, then I'm forced to sacrifice some food. But if he doesn't block, I don't really have to.
Are we moving to blocks?
I think we're moving to blocks now.
I have nothing else.
Okay. I'm going to block the Roman throne with Aragon. I'm going to block Sierra and Legolas. Legolas is a 3/4.
Okay, so they would bounce off each other, and you would kill the token roaming throne.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
No blocks from me.
I will.
Because you got 4/4 roaming throne coming at you as well, isn't he? Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to. I'm going to block with 1 elemental, and then with that elemental, I'm going to No, I'm not going to do that. That's really fucking bad. Excuse my
Language.
language. Yeah, excuse my potty mouth there. Chris, what are you blocking with?
Blocking the Roman Throne with Aragon and the Sierra Legolas. Aragon will kill the Roman Throne token, and Legolas and Sierra will bounce off one another.
You've already announced blocks, haven't you?
Yeah, so tapping
yes.
does nothing else.
No, that's fine. Well, I just need a tap outlet. So I am going to... so with the Elemental, I will block it, and then I will then tap it with opposition to... I'll tap Aragon down because I just want my trigger. Verity Circle trigger, I'll draw a card. Hilda trigger, I will tap and I'll create another elemental. So that elemental will die, and I've just created another untapped one, basically.
Okay. I think.
And then I take 4, is it? The roaming throne?
6, 7. I am not going to sacrifice any food, so I'm going to lose the 2 tokens, and then I will only deal damage to 1 player. So I'll get 3 triggers from Sierra. So this is 24, and I create 3 more food.
Yeah.
This is fine for now.
So how big is the roaming throne then?
4,
3,
4. So you take 4.
Yeah.
And then don't think anything else dies, does it?
Nothing
else changes. No,
I kill the Roman Throne, so Legolas gets a counter technically.
I'm going to
so.
cast Austere Command.
Did
There
another
we go.
Roman? How many creatures died? 1 or 2?
2.
Oh, Legolas gets 2 counters then.
So I'm casting Austere Command. Modes I'm choosing are enchantments and creatures with mana value 3 or less.
Enchantments and creatures with mana value 3 or less.
Yeah.
Right. I think I might have to do some investigation into that.
I think that affects your board the most.
It definitely does.
I'm doing nothing. I just get to vibe here while everyone else loses stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's honestly necessary, but
Okay, I am going to tap an elemental through opposition. I am going to have a trigger on Verity Circle. I'm going to draw a card. I am also have a trigger on Hilda. I'm going to pay a treasure into that. I'm going to scry 2 and draw a card.
You don't get the triggers from Verity Circle from your own creatures being tapped?
Oh no, you're dead right. Okay. Okay. So
But you can tap it with opposition using to tap other people's things to then get the trigger.
yeah, you're right. Oh, sorry. That's exactly what I meant to do. I meant to tap my elemental to tap. I was gonna tap Legolas. Sorry, that was the trigger. Sorry, that was the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all pretty good. Do I just want to keep that and let everything go? I mean,
let it go, let it go. It's on theme.
Austere Command all your spells. Let it go.
and you said creatures 3 or less, didn't you?
Yeah, creatures
Yeah.
mana value 3 or less. So it will take out all the tokens on the board. A few creatures.
The board wipe never bothered me anyway.
This-
But
This may be wild, but I'm going to keep both on top. I'm going to draw 1.
Oh.
I'm going to then. I feel like I'm going to say goodbye to.
His audio. He said goodbye to his audio.
Goodbye to his audio. That's where it was. It just cut out as soon as you said that.
Yeah.
I think I've drawn some better cards potentially. So.
Okay.
Goodness.
How deep do I want to go into this? So there's nothing else to tap, is there? So I can't. It's not an actual target, would it be?
I mean, you can still target them for tapping things,
just
but they don't technically tap.
untapped.
So yeah, they don't trigger other things.
Yeah, they won't trigger any. Oh yeah, an untapped creature. Can't do that. Okay, I think I've made a big mistake, but that's fine.
I have made a terrible
The
mistake.
Smothering Tide's going to be gone no soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
And the Verity Circle and the opposition.
We're free.
And my Day of Destiny, which is sad.
So you didn't do destroy artifacts, did you?
No, just enchantments and creatures mana value 3 or less.
Okay, fine. This might be a really bad idea, but I'm just gonna let that resolve.
Ooh.
Opposition Verity Circle, Smothering Tide, and Retreat to Colhan goes. My Elementals go, and my Giant Killer goes.
How many of your creatures died?
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
Legolas.
trigger.
I get Legolas triggers. So
Yep.
how much?
Nothing on my side. I think 1 on Dom's side and 5. Is it, Alex?
Yeah, 5 on mine. 4 Elementals and a Giant Killer.
Nice. So 5 creatures die. That means Legolas gets.
And then while you figure that out, I'm going to pass turn Dom.
Legolas is now on. Legolas is now at 10-11 with reach.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Amy. I'm surprised you didn't go for
Right.
artifacts to take out my equipment.
I wanted to get rid of the tokens because there was quite a few, and I thought 1 or 2 more things on Dom's board was less than it as well. But it's reduced down the board a lot better than choosing the other options, I think. Also, artifacts takes out all my food.
Yeah, sad time. Draw. Okay, I'm going to +2 my commander, and I will target Bladewing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey Snorkden, thank you for stopping by and
Yeah.
wishing us well. Hope you're doing
Hey,
well.
Snowden.
Snorkden, who pops into everyone's chat and supports us. We love you very much. Sorry, go on, Dom. You may continue.
Yeah. I'm gonna crack these 3 treasures for triple red, and then pay 4 more for a total of 7. And I'm going to play Drakaseth,
Oh god.
the Maw of Flames, another dragon.
What does this one do? Because
This is
Oh,
great.
It's
is very
it's flying 7/7. Whenever it attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to each of up to 2 other targets.
oh, that's
Pretty good.
it's pretty decent.
On that note, I wish to move to combat.
Before combat, I have to do some thinking here.
Think.
Well, talk to me. You're on the lowest life total, so I'm probably not going to splutch you.
I mean, if nothing significance comes at me, i.e. any of the damage from Drakaseth, or Bladewing, I suppose I can let this happen.
Okay, so none of the, obviously not attacking you, and none of the splash damage
Yes,
comes at you. Is
please.
that what you're saying?
Yeah, and
I think
Bladewing.
I'm in danger.
I might be in danger as well.
Okay. Okay,
I
I'm
don't-
happy to make that deal. Yeah.
Snorkson, I don't think you need to stick around for very long to find the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's
we can just-
honestly,
Yeah.
Do we just
Yeah,
cut to
yeah.
credits that say directed by Chuck Lorre or something?
Yeah, I think because I attacked and tapped down on my quick tap down everything, this turn cycle is going to hurt.
I mean, everything has flying, so no one can.
Yeah,
anything
my
right,
only
so-
blocker
Yeah.
for flying is tap down, which is a smart move. So
So I guess I'll spread the love.
Yay!
So I'm not going to take anyone out. Yeah.
Yay!
So I just need to work it out. So so I'll send these 2 at Rev,
Yep.
and then these 2 at. I'll send. I'm gonna have to hit you. It was just the 2 dragons you didn't want, Alex, wasn't it?
2 dragons. And the splash damage from Drakaseth. But
Yeah. So I will just have to send Odric at you, because otherwise
that's fine. That's fair. That's
kind
fine.
of too big a hit on
No,
one
I
of
get
the
that.
others. So at yourself, Amy, it's just going to be Blade Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these are all vigilant as well because of Odric. And then I'll pump Blade Wing, and then it makes it a bit more even. So it's going to be 8 combat damage from Blade Wing, 10 combat damage for yourself, Rev.
Okay.
And then I have Drakiseth triggers. So I guess I'll deal 4 to your commander, Amy. Drakiseth, and then 3 to each of your faces.
So that's
three to my face, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking 13 damage then. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
8, and then 11.
Okay.
Yeah. Combat.
I should have just not board wipe and just killed you last turn.
yeah. I mean, that was the option, right?
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
I do create a single griffin.
Yeah.
And because zombie knights with menace. I also gain as much life as the damage I dealt, which was.
I was going to say these are life links, aren't they?
Yeah. So,
yeah.
including obviously the Drakiseth, so it's going to be 11 plus 13, 20, gain 24 up to 58.
Oh baby.
You're making me crazy. You're making me crazy.
Plus the 3 to Alex.
Every time I look around.
Okay. That is the end of my turn.
Every time I look around, it's in my face.
Put these zombie knights near Blade Wing. Okay. Just 2/2 menace.
So this is an interesting board state.
Just a tad.
Oh no, I'm out of the game now. I'm done.
Baby's checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I am going to tap 3. I'm going to play Heuristic Study.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you mean by I drew better cards.
Yeah, the problem is Dom's board state has changed that a bit now.
Yeah.
But I can't do too much about that, so it is what it is. I am going to play a command tower for land for turn. God, what am I doing here?
You got the jumpstart one as well with Zamoon.
I do like the art for that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hmm.
It's cool. Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing here, guys.
Oh, no.
What do you think about?
This is problematic at the very least.
I can board wipe on my next turn, but that doesn't help me very much. Let's see if I get it next turn.
I mean, it's not like I could do much on my turn, so you might get your wish.
You have lethal on me on your turn.
I mean, I can put you out of misery if you want. Is that a hint? Is that like saying?
No, just saying that you're like, if you could do anything, it's that you could actually kill me. Oh, here comes Kitty.
And Maggie makes her guest appearance. Not that you can see her very well. Maggie, you're in a very awkward spot.
No, Maggie, not round on my board.
Catmander.
It's Catmander, yeah.
I would love to make a Catmander, but I let my sister do that. Maggie. Here we are, the star of the show, everyone. Here she is.
Oh.
I can turn the camera. I could probably get her in shot. There we go.
You know, see the kitty whilst we wait for
Yes.
Alex to.
Yeah.
we need the like in the tank like mean thing in it. GIF.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, actually talking about Simone as well. Obviously, she's the face commander of one of the commander decks on
Yeah.
Duskborn, which obviously wouldn't be possible without Omen Paths.
Indeed,
she
yeah.
is our Planeswalker. So.
So we'll have to start thanking you for every good decision they take with Omen Paths now.
Yeah. And then in 6 months, when the story moves and they all get closed by Jason Vraska, we'll have to rename again.
Oh yeah, I wonder how they'll screw the landing up this time. They seem to be good at like setting up great stories, but then just not sticking the landing.
Yeah, I just haven't really bothered with the story for a while because of how
Yeah.
bad it's always been. So I know the recent ones are supposed to be quite good, but then I just don't have much faith in them actually following it through.
They never quite. Yeah, they always kind of chicken out at the Cataclysm.
Oh yeah, it's like oh yeah, people are gonna die and things will change. It's like the only people who died were Tibio and Luca, was it? Nobody cares about Luca.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
He was basically reduced to
it might be true, but still, wow.
He was reduced to like a squeaky dog toy at the end. So
Yeah. Tyvar just killed Tybalt as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Basically snapped him in half.
We didn't even get. He didn't even get like a completed card, did he?
No.
The good old days when it was just in War of the Spark, when it was just generic Vidalcan Planeswalker that got killed.
And Dak Faden just to make it.
Dak Faden,
just in the cinematic, and he didn't even get a card was brutal. As well.
We were screwed out of a Dak card.
Right. Okay. I am going to tap 4, 5, 6. I'm play a Gadget the Wizard. So draw 3 cards.
Nice. You can't target me now. My cat gives me immunity to board wipes and removal.
Can you target Maggie with your tap spells?
No.
But it's basically just petting her. So each one is just you get to scratch the cat for a little bit.
We should put that as a redeem reward. Pay 100 bits. I just have to stroke the kitty.
So what did you play? Gadrick
Gadrick the Wizard or Wizened.
They changed the rules of the game so that his ability would work.
Yeah.
Sad Rick Astley noises.
Oh no, colour play breaking, isn't it, and all this sort of stuff.
Oh yeah,
because he's an X spell, but obviously as soon as he hits the board, the X is, the game only used to care about X when it was resolving, whereas it's an enter the battlefield effect. So before they changed the rules, X was always 0, no matter how much money you paid into it. So they changed the rules so that it remembered what you paid for X. Quite interesting one.
Okay, that is going to be my lot. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Ooh,
7. I'm going to go to discards. I'm going to discard Temple of Enlightenment, Mistgate Pathway, Winter's Chill, Plains, and a Scepter of Dominance.
It was you then, Chris.
Right. Well, I need to do a pre-turn action and get the cat off the board. So please bear with me while I try to tempt her away.
Just shake the food cat.
I think that's the plan. One moment.
Oh,
This is when like the paws claws and moves everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. I was expecting Chris's library to just to be like gone.
Oh dear, my board. No, my board state.
Well, you untap it now anyway, so
Yeah, that's fine. I should really sit down first, but I've come too far now. Okay. Right. There we are. So, I hope you enjoyed the obligatory Maggie cameo. And Odie is down by Amy's feet, so Odie hasn't been forgotten. Cool. Okay, I'll play Minas Tirith for my land drop.
Nice.
And then excuse
You
me.
can see a bit of Odie sits down here by my feet all the time. He's
Aw.
currently deciding that he wants to lick the bed.
So majestic.
Why not, hey?
When you've got no worries in the world, you just lick the bed instead.
You just lick your own bed, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Why
he's living his best life.
not?
Tap 2. I'm going to put Gimli's Axe on Aragon. And then tap 2 more. No, I need to tap 3 for that, actually. So I'll tap... tap Command Tower. I'll equip Glamdring as well. So Aragon now has Menace, First Strike. I've got +2/0, +3. Aragon's Menace, First Strike is now a 10/5.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Dom is on 61 life. Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to combat. I'm going to send Aragon at Dom.
I will block with Blade Wing and one of the knights.
Okay. How much damage then coming back at Aragon?
It's only 8.
So I've got First Strike. So
Yeah, Blade Wing is indestructible until my turn.
okay.
But obviously I presume you're going to kill the zombie knight.
I'll have to kill the knight. So in response then, so after blocks declared before damage, I'm going to tap 3 to flash in a Mithril Coat, equipping it to Aragon, giving Aragon indestructible.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, sweet.
So the knight will still die, but Legolas will get a counter as a result.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will gain 6.
I love Mithril Coat. I think
It's a
fantastic
great card.
Yeah, I love it.
This hasn't been. I'm not playing as many legendary cards as I want. I basically turned this into. I'm basically playing Voltron.
Voltron, yeah.
I've basically got 4 color Voltron.
How do you spell Mithril Coat? Can you move it out when you command it?
MIRTH.
There's no R.
Oh, there's no R. Go on. You know, just
Yeah, it's easier if you don't stick it into your commander so quickly, so I can click it. That's it. Cool.
yeah. We're trying to bully Dom, but Dom is.
There is an R, but it's after
Yeah.
the.
R.
Yeah, I was trying to spell it. But yeah.
We're trying to bully Dom, but Dom is.
Okay.
Our resistance is just making him stronger. Pass the turn.
Oh wow, I get another turn.
I told you I wasn't really going to do much. I wasn't going to. If you had a ball up, I wasn't going to kill you.
Ooh.
As tempting as it would be to kill you, and I really wanted to kill you, so you should be grateful that I resisted my primal urges. Oh god, that sounds wrong when I put it that way, guys. I regret that.
You regretted that almost the instant you finished
Yeah,
saying it.
I regret
brilliant,
that
like-
immensely.
So unlike you as well to resist your primal urges.
I think
I'll go back to making puns instead.
yeah, I just gotta cast this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got my yeah. So Vault 101 birthday party. Yay! It's birthday party time. I'm gonna create a 1/1 human soldier and create a food token. I've got so many food now.
That's a lot of cake for this birthday party. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I could do
yeah.
it. Cake sounds good.
Yeah, everyone likes their cake, don't they?
Oh, I should have cast that post combat. Oh, I'm an idiot. Can I rewind that? Because I'm supposed to cast that after combat.
Oh, because you're going to blow up your. Well, why don't you cast everything post combat and then all my stuff will be indestructible? That'll be great.
No. I'm just gonna undo casting that, and before I go to combat, I was supposed to do this one. The other half of it, which is single combat.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So we choose and we sacrifice the rest. Is that
Yeah, each
okay?
player chooses a creature or planeswalker they control, and then sacrifices the rest. And then players can't cast creatures or planeswalker spells until the end of my next turn.
Well,
Well, I am not losing Aragon, so Legolas will. Although Legolas tech doesn't die, he just sells to Valinor, so you don't technically kill him.
Obviously, I
I
choose Ring of
guess
Throne.
I'll keep Bladewing
Mhm.
and sacrifice the rest.
I'm gonna sacrifice the old Chadwick, I think.
Cool, and then
Chadwick. Oh, God, it took me a moment to get that.
then I go to
Shame
combat
that.
and the swing roaming throne at Chris. So then we get a 4/4 token of it going at Alex and Dom.
I will. If we're at the stage, I will declare a block here.
I have no blocks, so I'll just take the 4 now and let everything else resolve.
Yep.
That's 18.
So I'll gain 6.
Doesn't trigger anything else as well, but it's really gets damage out. And then I can do. Now I play the Vault 101 birthday party, create my
Hey,
food,
get
and
to
create
retain
my
your.
and I don't have to sacrifice my creature that creates it.
Yeah.
And then I have at least one blocker that can't block most of the things on the field anyway. Pass it to.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot you gained life as well, didn't you, from that?
Yeah.
No, did it have lifelink until your next turn? Was it just lifelink from
Until my next turn.
Next turn,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was lifelink from
This is the one that I
yeah,
targeted
no,
with their ability.
Yeah.
Everyone else gained it temporarily because of Podrick, but
Okay,
only in the combat. Okay.
Which Kerry, is that is that a bit more bullying for your taste, though?
I guess I'll neg 3 my commander and mill.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's
Oh.
one legend. Oh, there's other Odric and a legendary land. I will.
Yeah, he
put
does.
this land into
He
my
really
hand,
does.
and then I'll mill the rest to get 3 treasures. I'll play that as my land for turn.
He still has way too much health. I agree. I mean, if I can get through with my commander, I have lethal on him. If I can just get through.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening, probably. Unlikely.
Yeah, I don't have trample, so Blade Wing's indestructible, isn't he? So
Not anymore because
Oh.
I negative
Yeah,
my
it
Planeswalker,
negative
so that is
Oh, okay.
gone now. What I will attempt to resolve, or I'll draw out a counterspell for, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Primeval's Glorious Rebirth.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Return all legendary permanents from my graveyard to the battlefield.
So I've missed this the whole time it's been on, but there's a trigger on Ristic Study.
Oh yeah, you would drew a card from me.
Yeah, you can draw a card
worry.
from me. You can draw a card from
No,
me as
no,
well.
no, that's fine.
Okay.
I've missed all those, but there is definitely a trigger here. You can pay the 1 for it, Dom.
Do you have the counterspell? I'll pay the 1, I guess, just in case you don't. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the counter spell, so
Is this happening?
Yeah,
It's happening. I've got no.
Okay.
We all die now, don't we? You've got haste,
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have.
Oh, and you choose blocked, Odric. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Choose
Yeah.
block.
Yeah. So no one's blocking, and I get everything back.
Yeah.
I do lose haste from anger, but Bladewing has it.
It's legendaries. You don't bring that back, isn't it? You only bring back legendaries, don't you?
Oh yeah, no, he's not.
Yeah,
he's not
that stays in the yard.
Yeah, even better.
yeah.
I know how.
That's why it's so good.
It's permanent, so I get this land and Day of Destiny, giving
Yeah.
all my legends +2/+2.
because you needed that. You you need that for the last bit of damage.
I think we're dead. I'm happy to give him the pleasure of turning sideways
Yeah.
at least, so you can land the killing blow. We didn't bully him enough.
Yep. I will. I think I've got enough with this and this. I guess I'll add it up. So I've got
Yes.
5, 10, 18, 20, 3, 28, 38, 43, damage plus another 10 from Dracoseth that I can spread around, and
Right.
another 2.
And
It's
I
about
thought
50
you
damage total.
and I thought you not being able to cast creature spells for a turn would actually help.
Yeah, I think this is what TV tropes call loophole abuse.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you can't cast
Thoroughly
creature
abused that
spells.
loophole.
Great.
Yeah.
No, okay. Yeah, I think that's enough for
Okie
everybody.
dokie.
Good game. Good
Yeah,
game.
GG's.
Good
I
game
think
indeed.
everyone give a GG to Dom. I think he takes it. Well done to you, my friend.
Thank you. The little dragons that could.
Little.
Lands.
There's
only
a little
thing
logic.
The only thing that may have, then again, I could have had a Windswift Slice, but it wouldn't matter if there was loads of flyers. So yeah, I would
think
have drawn.
big decision there was not pumping with the Sierra, but I was like, I needed board wipe at that point. I thought
Yeah.
more than killing a player, so I was like, I'll hold off and do the board wipe first, and then try kill somebody next turn, and then just never got.
I should have played my Niv Mizzet Legends deck. I would have had loads of dragons then. I might have had a chance, but nah, it's fine. Well,
I think it's the cool thing as well. They were playing Scholar of New Horizons just ahead of my hand to keep removing the counters from the saga that I played. So then, and then you keep every turn I can get an aura or equipment back from my graveyard. So, but I didn't have any.
You get a
graveyard.
birthday party every day.
Every turn.
Does that mean we need to buy you cake every single time? So no, thank you so much to both of you for turning up. That was a fun game. And,
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
And thank you to everyone in chat who turned up to say hello. And again, big thank you to Kerry for the raid as well. We really do appreciate it. And for those in the raid who stuck around, thank you so much as well. We hope you'll follow us and check out some of our other videos on both here and YouTube. And so yeah, Dom and Alex, please remind the chat where they can find you.
So you can find me at TheDominatorMTG on Twitter and Instagram. I do pack openings, and at the moment I'm opening some Lego minifigures, D&D stuff, which are cool. And you can find our podcast at Omen Path Podcast also on Twitter and Instagram. And Spotify and Apple Music and anywhere you would care to find it.
Start tracking me down if you were now.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
once again, guys, I just want to, I'm sure Dom says as well, but thank you for having us. It's always a pleasure slinging some spells for you guys.
Always a pleasure too.
Yeah. Most of my stuff is on Instagram, ReallyPrettyMTG. I've been a bit quiet recently, but that will step up, I promise. Pack openings, and I've got some really nice cards to showcase pretty soon. Got some nice stuff, bits and bobs. A little bit on the old YouTube as well, which was always good. And obviously,
we look forward to that.
Co-host for the Omen Path podcast, which again, there's lots coming to do with that as well. So any of those things would be great. A little bit on the old Twitter and X as well. So yeah, indeed.
Nah, please go. Yeah. Please go and thank you. Please go and check out the Omen Path podcast and Alex and Dom on all their various socials. They are a really lovely pair of chaps. Their podcast is super chill to listen to, especially during the day. So, we will be back in 2 weeks' time with more podcast hosts as we welcome Tom and Adam from Magic Castles. So, we'll see if they can do the podcast community proud again.
I think both returning guests as well.
They're both returning guests as well, yeah. As we rapidly approach Halloween. So we'll have to try and get some spooky stuff done for that. So yeah. And again, thank you very much to our we'll make sure we bully Adam. We'll give him we'll let him know that you're thinking of him. And again, thank you to our wonderful guests, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Have a good night, everyone.
Night, buddy.
Guys.
Bye everyone.
Bye.